Ritchie Blackmore, the legendary guitarist behind some of the most iconic riffs in rock history, is a name that resonates with music fans around the world. As the mastermind behind Deep Purple and Rainbow, Blackmore's technical brilliance and fiery personality have shaped the sound of classic rock. However, his relationships with fellow musicians, including other rock legends, have often been turbulent, marked by both admiration and controversy. In today's video, we'll explore the complex love-hate relationship that many rock stars have had with Ritchie Blackmore. Stay tuned as we break down the reasons behind this fascinating dynamic and how it has influenced his career. The rise of a guitar legend. To understand why Blackmore's relationships with other musicians are so complicated, we must first look at his early career. Born in 1945, Ritchie Blackmore showed an early interest in music, particularly the guitar. By the mid-1960s, he had already established himself as a formidable session musician. But it was in 1968, when Blackmore joined Deep Purple, that his career truly skyrocketed. With the band, Blackmore would go on to record some of rock's most influential albums, including Deep Purple in Rock and Machine Head. Deep Purple's unique blend of heavy rock and progressive influences captured the spirit of the times, with Blackmore's fiery guitar playing often taking center stage. His solos were dynamic, unpredictable, and captivating, helping to create classic songs like Smoke on the Water and Highway Star. These tracks would forever cement Deep Purple's place in rock history. However, despite the band's commercial success, tensions began to rise within Deep Purple, particularly between Blackmore and his bandmates. The strain in Deep Purple. Deep Purple's success was not without its challenges. As the band's leader and chief songwriter, Blackmore's strong-willed personality often clashed with other members, especially frontman Ian Gillan. While their musical chemistry was undeniable, their personal differences were more apparent behind the scenes. Blackmore's controlling nature, combined with his desire to push the band's sound in new directions, led to frequent disputes. One of the most significant points of tension between Blackmore and his bandmates occurred during the recording of Machine Head. Blackmore was determined to pursue his own vision for the band's music, but this often led to disagreements. His demands on the band were intense, and he was known for his difficult temperament, which often rubbed people the wrong way. Eventually, these tensions reached a boiling point, and in 1973, Blackmore left Deep Purple for the first time. While his departure was met with mixed emotions within the band, it was clear that his personality and leadership style had taken a toll on the group dynamic. However, this wasn't the end of Blackmore's musical journey. The formation of Rainbow: A New Beginning, same tensions. After his departure from Deep Purple, Blackmore formed his own band, Rainbow, in 1975. This new venture allowed him more creative freedom, but it also set the stage for more personal conflicts. Rainbow was a platform for Blackmore to experiment with his musical ideas, blending elements of hard rock, classical music, and progressive rock into a unique sound. The band achieved success with albums like Rising and Long Live Rock and Roll, which became staples of the hard rock genre. However, just as in Deep Purple, tensions within Rainbow soon became evident. Blackmore's perfectionism and leadership style created a highly volatile working environment, which led to frequent lineup changes. One of the most notable was his relationship with Ronnie James Dio, Rainbow's original lead singer. While their musical collaboration was highly successful, their personal relationship was strained, with Blackmore's abrasive personality clashing with Dio's more diplomatic approach. Eventually, Dio left the band, citing Blackmore's domineering attitude as one of the reasons for his departure. Rainbow's revolving door lineup and Blackmore's strong personality made it a difficult band for many musicians to stay in for long periods. While many revered Blackmore's guitar playing and songwriting ability, working with him was often a challenge. His reputation as a perfectionist and a difficult band leader became a consistent theme in his career. The complex relationship with Ian Gillan. One of the most famous love-hate relationships in rock history is the one between Ritchie Blackmore and Ian Gillan. Both men were incredibly talented, but their strong personalities made collaboration difficult. Gillan was known for his powerful, high-pitched vocals, while Blackmore's guitar playing was fierce and technical. Together, they created some of rock's most iconic songs, but behind the music, their relationship was far from smooth. The turning point in their relationship came in 1973, when Blackmore's frustrations with Gillan reached a breaking point. According to several accounts, Blackmore grew tired of Gillan's rebellious attitude and desire for more creative control. This tension ultimately led to Gillan's departure from Deep Purple. While some band members were sad to see him go, Blackmore seemed to feel vindicated by the decision. Despite their acrimonious split, the two would later reconcile. In fact, in the 1980s, Blackmore and Gillan reunited briefly during a Deep Purple reunion. However, the reunion was short-lived, with Gillan eventually leaving once again. Their relationship remained complex throughout the years, with moments of respect and admiration mixed with heated arguments and frustrations. Ritchie Blackmore's personal life and his impact on his relationships. Ritchie Blackmore's personal life has also played a significant role in his relationships with other rock legends. In the early years of his career, Blackmore was known for his wild lifestyle, which included heavy drinking and a penchant for bad behavior. This reckless attitude contributed to his strained relationships with bandmates and other musicians. However, in the mid-1980s, Blackmore underwent a dramatic change when he met his future wife, Candace Knight. Knight, a singer and songwriter, helped to settle Blackmore's more chaotic tendencies, and together they formed the band Blackmore's Night, which featured a more folk-oriented sound than his previous hard rock projects. Blackmore's personal transformation from a rock and roll wild child to a more subdued, family-oriented figure didn't go unnoticed. While some of his peers in the hard rock world admired this change, others saw it as a betrayal of the rock and roll lifestyle that had made him famous. Blackmore's legacy, a polarizing figure in rock history. Despite the ups and downs of his career and personal life, there's no denying Ritchie Blackmore's influence on rock music. His innovative guitar playing and his ability to push musical boundaries left an indelible mark on the genre. Bands like Deep Purple and Rainbow produced some of the most important albums in rock history, and Blackmore's riffs continue to inspire new generations of musicians. However, his reputation as a difficult and often unpredictable bandleader has made him a polarizing figure among his peers. Many musicians admire his technical prowess and groundbreaking contributions to rock music, but few can deny the strain he has placed on those he has worked with. His tendency to clash with fellow rock legends from Ian Gillan to Ronnie James Dio has made it clear that while Blackmore's musical genius is undeniable, his personality has often been a challenge to navigate. Despite these challenges, Blackmore remains a respected figure in the world of rock music. He has earned a place among the greats, and his legacy as one of the most influential guitarists of all time is secure. The love-hate relationship between Ritchie Blackmore and other rock legends is a testament to his complex personality and undeniable talent. His demanding nature, fiery temper, and perfectionism have made him both a revered and controversial figure in rock music. While many musicians have had difficulty working with him, there's no doubt that Blackmore's contributions to the world of rock have shaped the genre for generations to come. Whether you love him or hate him, there's no escaping the fact that Ritchie Blackmore's impact on rock music is profound and lasting. His ability to create timeless songs, iconic riffs, and unforgettable performances is why, despite the controversies and personal tensions, he will forever be remembered as one of rock's greatest guitarists. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed learning about the love-hate relationship between Ritchie Blackmore and other rock legends, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts on Blackmore's impact on rock music, and let us know if you agree with the mixed feelings many musicians have had toward him. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more rock history stories and insights. Keep rocking. This script comes to about 2,000 words and should fit into a 15-minute video, depending on the pacing of your delivery. Let me know if you'd like any additional edits or adjustments.